Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
PM Modi begins 11-day anushthan ahead of Ram Mandir consecration ceremony. Shankar Blinken on reckless Houthi attacks, Tesla's step towards India. Ayodhya sees higher searches than Goa Nainital, room rates cross 70,000 rupees. PM won't visit Manipur, so we found solution, Team Uddhav Sanjay Raut's dig. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced he will undertake a 11-day anushthan ahead of the January 22 Pran Pratishtha ceremony at Ayodhya's Ram Temple. Only 11 days are left for Ram Lalla's Pran Pratishtha in Ayodhya. I am fortunate to witness the auspicious occasion. God has asked me to represent the people of India during the ceremony. Keeping in mind, I am beginning an 11-day special ritual from today. I seek blessings from all of you, the Prime Minister said in a video message on social media platform X. External Affairs Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently held discussions on shared concerns regarding the reckless Houthi attacks in the southern Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. The talks, highlighted by the US State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller, emphasized the disruptive nature of these attacks. The actions of the Houthis were seen as a threat to the flow of commerce, posing risks to innocent mariners and violating international law. The dialogue underscored the importance of addressing these issues and ensuring stability in the affected regions. As spiritual tourism gains momentum in India, Ayodhya is poised to become one of the most desired tourist destinations post the Ram Temple inauguration, providing insight on how its popularity is growing every day. OYO's Ritesh Agarwal has revealed that Ayodhya saw a 70% jump in OYO app users versus Goa with 50% and Nainital with 60%. According to Make My Trips co-founder and group CEO Rajesh Maggo, there is a 5 times upside in searches year on year and there are 4 times more booking as compared to last year for Ayodhya. MP Sanjay Raut has hit out at Prime Minister Narendra Modi for his visit to the Kala Ram Temple in Maharashtra's Nasik. He asserted that PM Modi decided to visit only after party chief Uddhav Thackeray announced that he would make a trip there on January 22 when the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Ram Temple in Ayodhya would be held on January 22. PM Modi's visit to Nasik came as part of his day-long visit to Maharashtra, where he will inaugurate various development projects including the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, the country's longest sea bridge. A video posted by a traveller of Varanasi-bound Vande Bharat train is doing rounds on social media. In the video posted, the passengers are seen insisting the train staff to take the several food back, as the food were of bad quality and unfit for consumption. Along with the video, the passenger has demanded Indian Railways to refund money of the food. In the video, it can be seen that all the passengers of the train have kept their plates on the ground and are seen asking the staff to take back the plates. Upon repeated instance of all the passengers, the staff was seen taking all the plates back. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle?
अच्छा नहीं लगा, मैंने उसको रद्द कर दिया.
Scaling new peaks in science and tech.
Stay separated.
Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
के
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance. From geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break, now moving ahead. The last session of the 17th Lok Sabha will be held from January 31 to February 9, and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the interim budget on February 1. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi said that the interim budget session will commence with President Draupadi Murmu addressing both houses of Parliament. The President addresses both the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha at the beginning of the first session after each general election and the beginning of the first session of each year. The Enforcement Directorate opposed the bail plea of former Delhi Minister Satyendra Jain and informed the Supreme Court that it is a coincidence that whenever the hearing on bail takes place in the court, Jain falls down unconscious. In this context, Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju, appearing for ED, commented and said that lightning never strikes in the same place twice. Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju submitted before the top court and said, whenever Jain wants to be out of jail, he moves bail on medical grounds and stays in the hospital. Karnataka ministers headed to New Delhi to attend a meeting convened by the central leadership of the Congress to discuss strategies for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in the state. Ministers K.N. Rajana, K.J. George, B.Z. Zamir Ahmed, G. Parmeshwara, Lakshmi Hebalkar, N.S. Bose Raju and R.B. Thimapur are among those who flew to the national capital in the morning. Congress sources said. The information we have is that 29 ministers have been summoned to Delhi to discuss strategies, a senior Congress leader told. Ankita Lokhande's mother, Vandana Lokhande, shared some advice when she entered the Big Boss 17 house. Ankita grew emotional and broke into tears after seeing her mother in the house. Not only her mother but also Vicky Jain's mother joined the participants on the same day to spend some time in the house. As Ankita's mother Vandana entered the house, she was greeted by everyone. She went on to talk to Ankita and her husband, Vicky Jain, who are participants on the show. Priyanka Chopra cannot stop laughing as her daughter Malti Mary Chopra Jonas has now learned the art of taking selfies. The 1-year-old has learned how to click pictures of herself on phone, and mom Priyanka's reaction is relatable. Malti's selfie have made their way to Priyanka's Instagram stories. The multiple selfies show glimpses of Malti Mary while traveling in a car. Only half of her face with her pigtails was seen in the photos. The blurry but cute photos are grabbing fans' attention. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.